Hello everyone, it's Andrea and welcome to this edition of Talks in the Car. Have you ever received a pre-screening piece of mail, pre-screening document? Pre means before. So typically these pre-screening documents, whether they are for a loan, car financing, whether they're not for a credit card, a job. I got a pre-screening the other day in the mail for jury duty. Those things are preparing you for what's ahead. It gives you the opportunity to look at your situation, to look where you are, and to see if you qualify under the conditions for whatever it is that's being offered, whatever it is that you're being tested for. We have to be in a place where we pre-screen our lives. Oftentimes, we are not prepared for what may be coming down the line. We're not prepared for that person who may anger us. We're not prepared to be cut off on the highway. We're not prepared for sudden situations that come up quickly, a financial deficit. We're not prepared for illness. We're not prepared for those things mentally and spiritually. And so when we wake up in the morning, the thing that we most have to do is to ask God to prepare us for what is coming. It's difficult, and you can't be as prepared and as ready for something if you are asking for help, if you are asking for prayer, if you are asking God for assistance while you are in the fight. Oftentimes, the time to prepare for things is before. You don't go to a war, you don't go to a battle without having the equipment, without having the mental fortitude, without having the physical skill before the fight. We don't send our army over to other countries to fight a battle without being prepared. They go through basic training. They know what type of weapons and what type of fight a country does. There's a lot that is known before they get there. They know the temperature of the country. They know the atmosphere that they're going to be facing. They are prepared. So when they get there, when they get into the battle, they are as ready as they possibly can to defeat the enemy. We have to be the same. We have to stay prayed up. We have to ask God for assistance before we get to the battle, before situations come up against us. While God will help us in the battle, why not prepare before the battle? We already know that things are going to come up. We already know that at some point someone might make us upset. We already know that we may have a situation with our spouse, our significant other. We may know that at some point our children are going to need some regulation. We already know that we may be tired at some point. There are certain things that we may not know when they're going to happen, but we know that they are going to happen. And because we know that this is a life that's filled with ups and downs and different things, because we already know that, it is important to prepare for this fight, to prepare for what may be coming down the rail now. So when you wake up in the morning, God, I don't know what you have for me today. God, I don't know what may be coming down the pike on this day, but I'm asking you to prepare me. Prepare my heart, God. Prepare my mind. Prepare me to be able to deal with any situation that may be coming. Help me to respond correctly. Help me to look at things with the right mindset. Help me to respond. If there's work that you have to do, Lord, give me the knowledge that I need in order to get it done and to do it correctly. These are the kind of things that we can prepare for. We can get ready for ahead of time. Because again, we don't always know what is coming down the line. But we do know that something will, and something is going to at some point. And so if we prepare, if we pre-pray, if we get ourselves together before the battle, then we are better equipped. We have the tools needed in order to fight the battle, in order to deal with situations before it happens. And so that when things happen, once again, let's go back to that word fortified. We are already geared up. We are already fortified. We already have the tools that we need. We already have asked God to be there with us when the situation arises. So I encourage you, prepare, pre-pray, get yourself in order, get your mind in order, so that when things happen, we won't be totally blindsided. You won't be totally in the loop of what's going on. You will be ready to be what you need to be. You will be ready to fight and to give God what you need. You will be ready with everything that God is going to allow to happen. You will be ready with your prayers. You will be ready with the tools, because you have already prepared. You have already prayed. You have already asked for guidance. You have already asked for assistance. You have already girded yourself up. You have already fortified yourself with what is needed, so that when things come down the road, you are ready. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Prepare, pre-pray, and you will be ready for what's coming. God bless you, and you have a wonderful, wonderful day.